we're currently facing one of the deadliest and dreadful pandemics after almost 100 years. Experts suggest that the current outbreak caused by the COVID-19 will last between 18 to 24 months. The COVID-19 pandemic has presented unique challenges for the clinical trial community, both in the rapid establishment of COVID-19 clinical trials and many existing non-COVID-19 studies. Clinical trial managers across the world have played a key role in decision-making, undertaking risk assessments, and adapting trial processes, working closely with other research team members.
Hi, my name is Chintan Mojitra and I am a Senior Project Manager at CBCC Global Research. I am working in the clinical research industry for almost 11 years. The pandemic affected clinical trials conduct due to COVID-19 lockdowns, quarantining, travel restrictions, limitations on production, distributions, and dispensing of investigational product and other critical resources. These limitations have had significant effects on trial activities, including medical assessment and trial participants' oversight. These circumstances necessitated a concerted effort by sponsors, investigators, and staff to identify potential risks and challenges and formulate appropriate solutions. During the government-imposed COVID-19 lockdown, we had 3 ongoing trials. Our paramount concern was the safety of the trial participants. We implemented effective risk mitigation strategies specific to COVID-19. Due to physical and social restrictions during the COVID-19 lockdown, study participants were not able to attend trial sites. Whenever it was not feasible for the hospital to carry out blood sample collection from the patients for required assessments, our site personnel carried out the blood sample collection by visiting patients' home. Sponsor and CRO availed personal travel arrangements for the patients by providing taxi and site's ambulatory facility. The clinical trial interventions are broad-ranging. A key aspect of adopting the trial risk assessment during the pandemic has been whether the required materials and IPs can still be delivered to the respective trial sites safely. For each shipment, approval from local authorities is required. Hence, we have identified a single route for multiple shipments to nearby sites to save the procedure approval and the distribution time. Also, we club other study materials and clinical supplies with the IP shipments for the effective logistic management and the investigational product distribution. During the COVID-19 lockdown, we modified our monitoring methods by increasing central and remote monitoring activities using various electronic platforms instead of physical monitoring, conducted remote site qualification and site initiation visits. The sites conducted virtual ethics committee submissions and ethics committee meetings. Post-lockdown, instead of single CRA-oriented monitoring visits, we sent multiple CRAs to a single site to clear the data monitoring backlog. There was always availability of at least 2 to 3 study coordinators in most of our sites. Our sites accommodated multiple monitors from CBCC to the site for as long as 7 to 10 days, which justifies our rapport with the sites. The sponsor allowed us to go beyond the protocol text, helping in the trial's successful execution. All the sponsors, principal investigators, and sites have been very supportive at every study stage.